see you putting in the work. All right, you've got a fire in your belly, something that you want your manifestation, and you're not just sitting back and like waiting for it to come in. You are actively having a hand in creating this new life, creating this new chapter for yourself. Books could be very significant. Fantasy worlds could be very significant. There's something about you feeling like you need these escapes. And this isn't like a negative escape, but it's like you've always been this creative, free-spirited person. I'm getting this image of someone who, as a child, they would have just believed in magic. They would have believed in miracles. And I think a lot of people told you, like, that's not the way that the world works. That's not the way that it actually is. That's not how that's supposed to go. That's not attainable for you. And I think now, whatever situations you have been going through most recently, there's a fire in your belly right now, okay? There's a fire in your belly. There's something that you are wanting. There's something you're wanting to accomplish. And I'm hearing you are willing to put in the dedication for Four of Swords. You're willing to put in the dedication and the time necessary to be able to figure out the strategy that I think is going to help you most, right? We have octopus here as well with strategy. A lot of water creatures coming through, honestly, the creativity with the seal. You also have the crane and the crab, watchfulness and defend. You do have some negative energies around you that you need to protect yourself from. You need to energetically protect yourself from, because there are some people around you that don't have your best interest at heart. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Ten of Wands. There's some people around you that don't have your best interest at heart, that do not want to see you rise above them, is what I'm hearing. So the fact that they have you putting in this amount of work, the thing that you are going to be gifted with is so much better than you could ever imagine. The Ace of Cups, okay? This is the cup that flows over. This is the cup that never runs dry. And I think it goes back to your duality with the magpie here. It goes back to your duality, your ability to be realistic when you need to be realistic, to come up with strategy, to make sure that you're doing this in the right ways. But then also knowing that truly miracles can happen, and we cannot control the way in which our blessings come to us, the Nine of Pentacles. All we can do is get ourselves to the position where we are ready to fully receive them, that we will be able to hold them, that we will not self-sabotage them. And that takes bravery, right? The boar coming out, that takes bravery for you to be able to recognize that your discipline or determination in reaching this goal is the only thing that's going to get you there. Ten of Swords, ego death. Not just ego death, the death of the former version of ourselves. All it takes is a decision to choose to be this new version of yourself, to choose to live in alignment, to choose to stand up for yourself, even if it is the people that you love the most, even if it's the people you have the longest relationships with. You have this youthful connection to this individual, but what they're doing right now, whether they know they're doing it or if it's subconscious, they do not want to see you rise above them. So while you may have this desire to bring this person or this individual with you, the Empress here, you are still co-creating with the universe, and these individuals would prevent these blessings from reaching you. And I know your heart does not want to accept that. I know your heart does not want to believe that. Your spirit guides are saying pay attention to the signs around you. Queen of Swords coming out. You cannot be in your heart space right now. You have got to be logical. Does this person pour into me in the ways that I pour into them? Does this person hold me accountable for reaching my destination, for going for my goals and my dreams? Or do I have to set my own stuff aside? What is this? Oh my gosh, Six of Pentacles. Okay, well the lights just went off, so that's a confirmation for somebody. You give a lot to this individual. Let me fix the lighting. You give a lot to this individual because you love them, because you care about them, because you want to protect them, because you want to see them do well, and because you know they need it. They are now being tasked with putting in their work to do their own healing. Oh my goodness. Six of Cups in reverse, the Star, and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing the more love you try to show them is the more resentment festers within them. Because again, it goes back to that duality. How come you can do it and I can't? Let's do a couple oracle cards just to round this message out. You are so much more than a side dish, okay? Whoever this person is, there's a lot of conditions placed on your love. When they have time for you, when they can give you what they need, as long as they don't have too much going on. Oh gosh, okay. Heed this warning. Unspoken tension is at play. That's why they're having you get out of the emotion of this, right? You need to let that emotion move through you so that you can get it back into your logical brain and be able to look at what's going on there. What are your spirit guides trying to show you? What you consume shapes your worldview. Do your interactions with this person support the version of yourself that you are so dedicated on becoming? Again, that fire energy is coming through. Uncover and honor lost histories. You may feel grief or sadness over losing these connections, but your spirit guides are reminding you that right now they need you to limit those external connections so that you can find that connection to yourself. You can find that connection not just to your current version of self, who you have been in different lifetimes. If you don't believe in past lifetimes, connecting with ancestor energy, right? Whatever that means for you. But you are uncovering lost and hidden aspects of yourself, whether it's aspects, again, we're talking about that part of your childhood where you were told you can't dream that big. That's not realistic. That stuff doesn't happen. You were sent here to show people that shit happens. If you just believe, your ideas are ready to be birthed, okay? Your ideas are ready to be birthed, but there is a filtering process that needs to happen right now. Mischief is afoot. Protect yourself, okay? 2 of the most warning sign cards in this deck, the defend, the protect, the strategy, the watchfulness of the other deck. You may not want to admit it because you love this person. They do not have positive intentions for you, and you need to let go of your need to control the situation. This person might catch up. This person might catch up with you. They might do the work that they need to do to get to the position that you are putting yourself in. But you are not going to be able to drag them to that next space because they are going to hold you back from reaching that, okay? Speak your truth. With the Phoenix card, even if you are not speaking this to this individual, give it to your team. Give it to your spirit guides. There is like a grandmother figure. For some of you all, it's like a younger friend. It's a female energy that's coming through that's saying, give it to me. Give it to me. Let me have this. Speak your truth to me. Let me help you transmute that energy and show you the bigger picture here, right? Your flexibility is in every environment is a strength. You will find new connections. You will find more aligned connections. It's not that these people weren't aligned with you in the past. They just aren't aligned with the version of you that you are fearlessly choosing to become. One last card. Your happiness requires your separation. You've got grit. You're often misunderstood, but you are a silent healer. This person's not going to understand why you have to do what you have to do here, but you are the only person that can make that change. Do not forget why it is you are fighting for this life, and give the rest to a higher power, whether it's an ancestor, whether it's something greater than yourself. And if you feel like you need some more support coming up with a really concrete plan on how you're going to navigate this, you can book a session with me or request a reading at magemarigold.com.